Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Samerah Dana'e, and I'm back with another freaking video or whatever. So today, guys, I'm going to be doing a cooking video. I haven't done a cooking video in so long, so I decided to do one tonight. I'm going to be making steak, homemade mashed potatoes, and broccoli tonight. So I decided to, make a video to give you guys some pointers, some tips on how to make a bomb meal on a budget. I know you guys been in the house during this quarantine, so why not try to make a bomb meal. So I have all of my ingredients laying out right here. So I have my steak, I have an onion, I have different types of seasoning, I have garlic powder, seasoning salt, onion powder, black pepper, regular salt, vegetable oil. I have some canned milk, a potato, bag of broccoli, some butter, and then for dessert I'm going to be making sugar cookies. So I have some sugar cookie mix right here, and I have a stick of butter. So guys, without further ado, I'm about to wash my hands and we're about to get started, okay? So guys, the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to cut up my onion, and then I'm going to season up my steak. So I'm just going to begin cutting the onion. Cutting the ends off first. And I'm going to pan sear my steak first, and then I'm going to add it to the oven so it can finish cooking. And I know I'm not holding a knife right, so don't come for me. So next I'm going to season my steak. I'm going to start with the onion powder. And I don't use any measurements, I kind of just eyeball it. And I want to season this steak on both sides. And garlic powder, seasoning salt, and then black pepper. And I'm going to flip the steaks over and do the same thing to the other side. I'm just going to make sure the seasoning is all over the steaks. So now guys, our steak is ready and I am going to pan sear it. So I am adding my vegetable oil to the pan. I'm just going to make sure that the pan is fully covered with the vegetable oil. Next, I am going to be adding my butter to the pan as well. and I'm going to let that heat up before I add my steaks. So now that the pan is hot, I'm going to add my steaks. I'm going to begin to pan sear them. So now I am flipping my steaks and I am letting them pan sear on the other side as well. Alright guys, so my steak is finished pan searing. I added some onions and a little bit of butter, and I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil and put it in the oven for about an hour. Now that the steak is in the oven, I'm going to move on to making the homemade mashed potatoes. So the ingredients for that is just a potato, the milk, salt, and black pepper, and I'm going to add butter once they're done. So I have a pot of water right here. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. The salt makes the water starts to boil, so I'll put that in there. I'm going to drop the potato in here, and then I'm going to put it on the stove, and I'm going to let this boil until the potato gets soft, and then we're going to go from there. So guys, I am waiting for the potato to get a little bit soft so I can start mashing it. So I'm going to move on to the broccoli. This is a steamable bag of broccoli. You can either put it in a microwave or you can put it in a pot, but I'm going to use a pot today. So just going to open this up. And I'm not going to add any water to the broccoli because it's already frozen. So I'm going to put this on the stove. I'm going to let it cook down a little bit. And then I'm going to add butter, and I'm going to add garlic powder and seasoning salt. So I'm about to put this on the stove. So the broccoli is on the stove, and so is the potato. And I'm just going to take my fork and stick it in the potato to see how soft it is. Okay guys, so the potato is finally soft enough to make the mashed potato. Little tip for when you're making homemade mashed potatoes, you always boil the potato with the skin on, because if you take the skin off, the potato is going to be super mushy. It's going to have like a weird texture to it, so you always need to boil it with the skin on. So now I'm just going to take the potato peeler and peel the skin off the potato. And it's hot as fuck. Ooh. So I am back on the mashed potatoes. I am going to add the milk. I'm going to add some butter, pepper, and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to continue to mash the potatoes. So last but not least, I am going to make the sugar cookies now that dinner is done. So for this mix, all you need is a half a stick of butter and 1 tablespoon of water. So I'm going to pour the mix. Pour the mix into the bowl. And then I'm going to cut half a stick of butter. So guys, this is the dough for the sugar cookies. And I'm basically just gonna spray this cookie sheet and then I'm gonna add the cookie dough to the sheet. And this is non-stick spray. So I'm just gonna take cookie, roll it up, and place it on the cookie sheet. And it says to put them in the oven for 7 to 9 minutes. So guys, this is the final product of the food. Got my steak. I have some A1 steak sauce on my steak, my broccoli, and my mashed potatoes. So I'm about to taste my food while I wait for the cookies. And broccoli is so good. It's not too crunchy. Mashed potatoes. So good. And I actually didn't mash the potatoes like super mashy, so there's still like chunks in it. Popping. Thumbnail. So guys, my cookies are fresh out of the oven. They are super hot. I'm gonna let them cool off and then I'm gonna eat them. So guys, this is the end of today's video. Be sure to like, give this video a thumbs up, comment below any recipe ideas, and also subscribe to my channel so you can join a gang or whatever. And also make sure your notifications on so you can be notified each time I post videos. So like I always say, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye guys. Peace.